Welcome everyone, I'm sideline reporter Riley Koval here with my colored commentating friend Carter Adrius.
It's a pleasure, Riley, it's a pleasure.
So today we have the rematch between Anish, aka Red Curry, and Ishan, aka Coughing Baby. Carter, how do you feel about how this rematch is going to go?
You know, partner, I'm just excited to see what happens. I think that we're going to really see if Ishan can get some redemption after the awful things that happened last year. If Anish can kind of claim his throne and stake himself as the best person to ever play in the ticket tourney.
This is true. We're looking for Anish to two-peat here. He has been coasting off of his win from last year. So we'll see how the competitive factor plays in this match. All right, get back to you on the court.
Ishan Singh, your mom's house.
Bartholomew Henry James III Jr., Boston Hart University.
Hello folks, I'm here with resident referee Samuel Tepper, known for being quite the scandalous referee. Sam, how are you going into this game?
You know, these boys took me for a ride last year, I won't lie. There were some stories that came out. I don't want to speculate on any of the allegations, but man, my life was turned upside down for a little bit. It's my redemption game. I'm ready to get back into it, ready to take control of this game and show why I'm the best referee in the league.
So is this going to be a heavily refereed game? There's going to be no monkey business?
You know, I'm planning on taking good care of this game, all right?
Okay.
You know what I mean.
No collusion, no monkey business, heavy on the whistle. You heard it here first. Let's see how this game goes. I'm Riley Koval here with Ishan Singh for his pre-game interview. Ishan, how are you feeling going into this game?
I'm feeling all right.
That's all you have to say?
That's all I got.
Well, good luck. Hope to see you play great out there. Here with Anish Salaram, aka Red Curry. How are you feeling going into this matchup?
I'm feeling really good. I have the 1-0 lead in the series. Just gotta win 2 more and I'm done.
So you're just planning on coasting on the 1-0 lead?
Yes.
What kind of preparations have gone into this game?
Celsius.
You heard it here first, folks. Drink Celsius. Thank you. Good luck out there.
Thank you. You too.
All right, here we are. The 2024 Ticket Tourney rematch is about to tip off here. Red Curry versus Coughing Baby. Let's see how this one goes. Carter, how are you feeling about this matchup?
I'm just hoping Ishan remembers the rules of the tip. And let's see.
And Anish winning the tip here, takes the ball to the corner. This is going to be a very interesting game here. Anish relying on that three-point shot heavily. But also, right here, needs to be able to penetrate. Failure to penetrate is really going to lead to some problems down the road for Anish.
You see Ishan with a little smirk there, maybe feeling pretty confident after his off-season training plan, which we'll get into more later. Oh, as Anish backs him down.
Yeah, just completely bodying him right there. Being the bigger person. Steps out for the three. First three of the game. Oh me, oh my. Would you look at that guy? What a shot to go up 2-0.
Green fuck nigga.
Piping hot start here. Oh, he's just poking and prodding, finding an opening in Ishan's defense as he drives here. Oh, takes him strong to the rim, but Ishan walls him off pretty well.
Ref lets it slide. It appeared he stepped out of bounds, but the ref let it slide. And here's our first air ball of the game. Ball goes to Coughing Baby up top.
Yeah, you know, that's not what you want to see from Anish. I mean, at least he hit a three. But he might be cooling off a little too soon. We'll see what Ishan does here.
Well, I will say last year it did turn into a layup game with Anish here. So I think it's really just going to be, can he get to that left hand, or can he make the shot dangerous enough where he can punish and penetrate on that right side? A spectacular finish from Ishan there. Unfortunately, it doesn't go his way. Works hard to get the rebound, but Anish is able to come up with it, and here he goes attacking.
Right. I mean, he's able to get some pretty strong penetration right into Anish, but he's just not finishing the job, you know. And finishing is one of the most important parts of this game, I say.
Interesting situation here. He didn't bite on the pump fake. Anish has to, bounce off the knee, going for the drive. The penetration gets stuffed here. Ishan said, no, not in my house. And we are back to the top of the key once again for, I think, the 4th time this possession. I will say, Anish, interesting strategy. He's putting in a lot of effort, exerting a lot of energy to try and get in the paint here. And then he he just decides to give up and go back to the three-point line. Another shot here, and that is cash money from Red Curry. Deep ball.
This could be big trouble for Ishan.
First TV timeout here. Red Curry taking a 4-0 lead.
This isn't looking good for Ishan, to say the least, but as we can see, Anish here, gassed, but also up on his opponent.
Lover boys, certified pedophiles. Wop, 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 wop. That fuck 'em up. Wop, 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 wop. I'ma do my stuff. Why you trolling like a bitch? Ain't you tired? Trying to strike a chord, and it's probably A minor.
Whenever I'm getting ready to ball out, I drink Celsius. How's that?
Really cool. We're here with the coach of Ishan Singh, Ryan. Ryan, how do you feel about how Ishan has played this first quarter so far?
Well, it hasn't been too good to say the least. We need to be better in the night. We need to get those rebounds. We need to post up. He cannot guard him in post.
Okay, you heard it here first. Ishan is going to be attacking that post and getting some boards. And hopefully we'll see some different results in the second quarter. Thank you, Ryan.
Yes, sir.
Welcome back to our Ticket Tourney rematch here on ESPN Deported. Hold on. It appears that Ishan's coach is getting into a bit of a scuffle with the referee here. We'll have to keep an eye on that and see how that develops as the match goes on. But anyway, we have returned from commercial break. This rematch is brought to you by Fletchco, at-home enemas. Whenever you're feeling off, hit up Fletchco. Get that enema done at home. No travel cost. Nothing bad for you. Just nice, fun, simple at-home enemas. Fletchco.
Yeah, partner, I feel you there. Let's just say I had a guy come over and essentially do the same service for me for free. So, you don't need to look there all the time. As we get back to the action, Coughing Baby here trying to take on Anish. We'll see if he took some of his coach's pointers to get into the post and bang down low, get some deep penetration.
Yeah, we did. And that was a great move. And here is the boards from Ishan, what we've been seeing. Oh, some great effort. Get up. Phenomenal effort from Ishan there. And it pays off. Ball goes off of Anish. And it'll be Coughing Baby's ball at the top of the key. And here, just backing him down. Just, oh my goodness, what a move there. Just absolutely putting his body into him. He's
grinding up on him a little bit, acting like a freshman and still like I see. Oh. Gets the board again.
Ishan just absolutely attacking the glass here. Getting phenomenal boards, but can't finish. Anish, Red Curry with a nice three-pointer there, but falls a little bit short.
And he just goes right back to this post game, trying to back him down. Oh,
phenomenal steal! Phenomenal steal from Red Curry. Phenomenal steal. You got to keep your eye on them. They get a little tricky out there,
Red Curry a little shaken up, might have a bloody nose or something, but that's what it takes to win in the Ticket Tourney. Hard, gritty defense.
Yeah, I mean, this is some hard-nosed basketball. You really got to get in there and get dirty to win. I mean, Anish, he's still milking this 4-0 lead here. Clearly, he appears a little tired. Seems to be just taking his time here. He knows he's in the driver's seat. He's going to set the pace of this game.
That's right. One thing, Anish, very limber on the court today, maybe because of his shoe change. I don't know if you remember last year, partner, but he was hooping in Vans. This year, actual basketball shoes as he picks up his dribble. We'll see how he gets out of this one.
Yes, last year that was a big storyline. Anish pooping in his Vans. A huge storyline. Wow, that was a wild three-point attempt over a wall of an Ishan. Absolute brick off the backboard. And Ishan with the rebound, we're saying top of the key. I'll be honest here. We didn't mention it too much before game. We were kind of talking about it, though. Cardio is a major factor in this game. And, I mean, look at it. They're both just kind of standing here right now. There's not much going on. I feel we might need to go to TV timeout just to let these guys catch their breath.
That's a real possibility. As Ishan takes him strong to the rim, just can't finish again. Oh, that looked a little questionable. I don't know about the ref there. Ishan bangs in the post, misses again. I mean, if he can't convert any of these, I don't see how he has a chance to win, to be honest.
Yeah, I mean, he is just killing the boards and just not converting. And an incredible bank three from Red Curry here. And that was just...
Hooray! We're going to continue play here. Ishan needs a bucket here. It's do or die for Coffin Baby.
Yeah, no, 6-0. With the amount of boards he's gotten, to have 0 buckets, it has to be really deflating for him. Really just... He's winning the paint battle. He's getting in there. He's getting penetration. Oh, he stops mid-attack to ask for a foul. Very James Harden-esque of Ishan there.
Oh, no. Ishan getting a little angry. Hopefully we don't see a tech here. Frankly, I just don't know what to do.
I mean, both of these guys just clearly out of shape for this. That half marathon before this, it was not the proper cardio training he needed. And Anish, he's, again, that girlfriend storyline. Where is his competitive nature? I've not seen him in the gym as much. Wow.
Picks up a bucket. You know what? Maybe that sobriety pact paid off. Getting Ishan in a stronger state of mind and body, allowing him to get that tough bucket there.
Yeah, that 75 hard finally paid off. After all those rebounds, all those missed buckets, he finally gets one to fall, and he cuts the lead down to 5. 6-1 here.
Maybe trying to work the jump shot, the mid-range game, draw Anish out of the paint. I mean, we can see he was a 20% field goal shooter across his career, and that is not changing much this game, but maybe he can start to turn the tide here.
Yeah, in fact, I think that it's actually going worse. Nice hustle there. Bounces the ball off of his foot. Carter, you have some experience with that. How does it feel to be down in a 1v1 situation and mishandle the ball?
It doesn't feel good. It kind of feels like, your mom's disappointed in you, everyone you know is disappointed in you, but Ishan.
Wow. Oh, me.
Hooray!
Oh, my. Would you look at that guy. What a phenomenal finish. Through the contact, and is still able to put that away. We're going to be watching that later tonight on ESPN Deported. Top 10.
In bed. All right, let's go to halftime, partner.
All right, guys, so I'm here with Ishan and his coach, Ryan. Ishan, not the best first half performance. How do you feel about how it went?
Most of it was bad. Started to get back into it. Got some points on the board toward the end. I just got to hang with them, make every possession count as far as offensive efficiency, getting points off every possession. Yeah.
Awesome. And Coach Ryan, how do you feel about his game plan and how it's been affected? What changes are you going to implement in the second half?
Look, as soon as we got that TV timeout, the game momentum swung. He's starting to get back in this thing. We got to keep the momentum going.
Okay. Do you feel that lack of cardio is impacting this game at all, or do you think that that's not really a factor?
I'm all right for now.
No.
All right, you heard it here first. He's going to keep crashing the glass, and hopefully this 6-1 lead will dissipate. Good luck, boys.
Thank you.
Okay, I'm here with Anish and his coach, Kayla. Anish, amazing first half performance. Kayla, what do you think contributed to his lead in this first half?
Ishan really can't shoot and doesn't have the stamina that Anish has, and I think that he's capitalizing on that, and that's why he's winning.
Okay, so it appears that the game plan is working, that they're going to stick with the game plan, punish the lack of cardio from Ishan. Anish, how do you feel about your shooting during this game so far?
Honestly, really good. Better than last year when I had 2 banks. I've actually had 3 threes, but I think I need to clean up the defense a bit. I was getting a little bit tired, but now my traction is kicking in. I'm no longer tired. Past the lactic acid. You know what I mean?
Okay, so that past cross-country experience is coming to help Anish in these later battles. Thank you, guys.
I don't know, Rich. I don't know what to do.
What's up, Rach? It's Ishan.
And welcome back to the second half of basketball on ESPN Deported. Here we are watching Red Curry and Coughing Baby go head-to-head in the Ticket Tourney rematch. Carter, 6-1 after this first half. How are we feeling about this game?
Well, if I'm Coughing Baby, not very good. You can see him actually getting a little bit chippy with the ref and Anish right there. Hopefully he comes out on fire because,
Big shot to open the half and a big bank brick. Banks are closed at this time of day. I guess it must be lunch.
Well, they are actually open, but I see what you're trying to do there, and I appreciate that. That was actually reminiscent of some of Anish's moves last year, where he would just throw up a crazy shot, try to follow the rebound, but he did not do that on that possession.
The crazy block from Anish there. Just absolutely outworking him right there. To the top, pulls the three, just barely missed it. Not bad. Anish, a 14% free throw or a three-point shooter on the season. A lot better than Ishan's 0%. So we'll see how this continues to develop. It appears the players are starting to get a little bit chippy. So maybe this might get a little more aggressive.
I would agree. I really don't understand. Anish sags off of Ishan so much. Sags, if you know what I mean. Oh no!
And there it is in a pivotal situation. Ball straight off the foot. Again, Carter, this is right up your wheelhouse. What is going on in your mind?
I think, it doesn't feel good, okay? I already told you about it, and I said before the broadcast we're not bringing that up, so please stop. As we see Anish at the top of the key here, going to work. We'll see what he does on this possession.
He will go for some penetration here, turns to the right, and now he's really just trying to back him down. But Ishan taking the advice of his coach and just putting that big old body into him. That big, strong lower half is just eating all of these hits, and nothing is getting by those thick, stocky legs of Ishan.
That's enough of that, partner. Conventional knowledge would say maybe don't try to post up from outside of the three-point line, but Anish is anything but conventional as he kind of sizes up the opponent again. We'll see. I think that he can try to drive to the basket a little bit. He's in probably better cardio shape than Ishan, but Ishan actually just doing a great job of walling him off from the paint.
Wow, phenomenal play. Great quick thinking there from Anish. Ref's not a fan of it, but that's a clean play in my book. I think something that is interesting to watch here, both the players do look gassed. Anish feels he has the cardio advantage due to his background. Another three here, and that is cash. Bang, bang. Oh, me, oh, my. Red Curry with another three in his eyes. What a shooting performance here. I believe he is increasing his three-point percentage here. Yeah. I will say, Ishan is doing some tough finishes through contact. Ref said he was cracking down. He said he was cracking down on the monkey business, but he appears he's letting these boys fight it out. There's a lot of contact in these games. Oh, ref called it out on Ishan, and it appears the coach is fighting with the referee. And wow, shocking turn of events. Being down 6-2. And Ishan's coach just gets a technical. And he's still barking at the ref. He might get double teed and tossed out here. I've never seen anything like this from a coach. He's acting like an immature frat boy, if you will.
Yeah, I don't know why you would apply that description to him, but it is actually pretty accurate here. We see some spectators even checking in from over there, wondering what's going on. As the tech here.
And he breaks the first tech shot. That is unfortunate.
I mean, both players just so tired. Sources were saying that Ishan was confident that a half marathon would really greatly increase his cardio capabilities, but I don't think that it's paying off.
Yeah, in the halftime interview, I spoke with him. He told me, I'm chilling. He said, I'm feeling great, but it does not look that way. Anish, phenomenal defense. Another block from Anish here. That might be the storyline of the game. 0 blocks in last game. 2 blocks in this game. And a little update for you betting fans up there. The moneyline favorite, Anish, at 200 points, is winning handedly 8-2 right now. So if you took that line, you're probably pretty happy right now. For any of you obscure bettors, the airball line is at 6.5. I believe we're sitting at 3 so far, so that line is still very much in play. Don't tune out just yet. 7 airballs is a very real possibility with these guys. Just keep your eyes open.
You know what's going to happen, partner. as we're going to take a moment here to thank our sponsor, Zero Water, for sponsoring this match. Zero Water. If you don't want any water, hit up Zero Water.
That is right, Carter. Personally, when I'm sick of water, I drink some Zero Water.
Exactly. Zero Water, zero H2O. As Ishan looks like he really needs some H2O here backing down.
Oh, me. Oh, my. Would you look at that guy? Absolutely phenomenal move. Another drive here from Anish. The penetration kind of got stuffed. Poor finish. Poor finish.
I agree. You know, they say that the definition of insanity is doing something over and over again with the expectation of a different result. Ishan might qualify as insane when you look at all of these post-ups.
You know, I would have to agree with you there, partner. While it does appear that maybe he's mixing up his moves, it appears he is just foul baiting, taking after his mentor, Joel Embiid.
There we go, though, in a Joel Embiid little layup there off the glass. We might have a stoppage in play. One more point, and then we'll go to the timeout.
Yeah, so with that bucket, the score is, the lead is actually cut in half, I believe. Is it 8-4 now?
Yep, Ishan on a slow but steady comeback.
Slow but steady comeback.
Looking like Kim Kardashian in terms of a comeback, if you know what I mean.
You know, maybe they'd go for a little finesse here. Maybe they'd switch up the game plan. Personally, if I'm just deeply penetrating and no finishing is happening, I'm a change up a little bit,
right.
Switch positions. So let's see what they got going on here, because they're just they're kind of just shitting the bed a little bit. I'm gonna be honest.
I mean, Anish started off so wet, soaking wet, but he's really dried up here. You know, he keeps trying to penetrate to no avail. We'll see. Oh, and here it is.
Pulls up the three, and it's bricked off of the bottom of the backboard. This is it's devolving into some shot choking real quick. I believe a TV timeout would do us some good. These guys they look gassed. I don't think they're doing anything productive in the game of basketball here soon. A good penetration there, and yet another air ball from Ishan. Red Curry with the rebound, steps out, pulls the three, and bang! Just like that, we're going to be taking our TV timeout with game point on the line.
Commentate, whoa. Commentate, go. Commentate, let's go.
Dude, guys, who ate all my donuts? I told you not to do that. Anish?
It wasn't me. I didn't get anything.
Sam?
Dude, I swear.
Bro, who ate his donuts? This isn't cool, guys. Bro, are they really all gone?
Yeah, they're all gone. Who?
Bro, come on, guys. This isn't cool. These are his donuts.
Are you sure it wasn't you that ate?
I'm gluten-free.
But are you sure about that?
And welcome back to this final quarter of action here on ESPN Deported. That last commercial break was brought to you by Coughing Baby's very own favorite grocery store, Trader Joe's.
Of course, Coughing Baby has only been to Trader Joe's, I think, twice in his life, but it's his favorite for a reason, I guess. And he, oh my gosh, so aggressive off the...
Such a strong penetrating move right there. Like, I don't think I've ever seen someone penetrate so hard.
Went right at him with no remorse, all gas, no brakes. So penetrating, and a great job to finish the job.
Yeah, he was able actually to finish that time. The score is now 10-5.
Oh.
Anish missed the game-winning three. Air ball. Yeah, another air ball.
Anish with nothing but nothing there. And Ishan is still in it to win it.
Yeah, Ishan, if he can keep those really strong, powerful, penetrating drives going, and as long as he can finish, because he's kind of been penetrating like that all game, he needs those layups to fall.
He just needs to make Anish take it on the chin, if you know what I mean. Oh, and a little switch.
Wow, what a mix-up, and again, inability to finish, but that's okay. It looks like Anish is trying to cook for this final bucket here.
Yeah. Will he pull up?
Oh, from deep. Oh, that was so close. That was almost game right there, folks.
You okay?
That shot was almost there. That would have been such a banger.
Okay, yeah. Banger, I hardly know her, partner.
And another missed layup from Ishan there. You know, he's just getting a little unlucky. He's really getting in the paint. He's really making Anish work. He just is refusing to finish. It's almost like he's choosing to edge himself.
Right. And, you know, some people have a problem with that. Some people do it on purpose.
Oh my! Oh! And he does get the layup. He completes the highlight.
Wow. Ishan still has some left to give.
Oh! Absolutely yanks the ball from Anish's hands. Hits him with the too small. He missed the first layup. Anish with the 3 for the game. Not quite.
Of course. But he's giving it his best shot here. Finally able to finish at the rim. Finish all over Anish, in fact, as Anish was just bent over laying on his stomach there. And we'll see if he can repeat that right here.
Yeah, really just was like, I'm gonna bend you over and take your balls from you, man. And that's exactly what he did.
Like, what does that actually mean? Like, when you say that? Oh.
Wow.
Oh,
Wow. Just, he said, I'm going to let you touch my balls, and then I'm going to finish in your face. And that was insane.
I don't know where this is coming from, but I think that our ref needs to be more aware, because that was a clear foul by Anish.
And deep 3 for the game off the front iron. You know, I would love to see Red Curry absolutely drain that for the game, but I think he just needs to just get in there, back him down, and just really abuse him. Oh my goodness, a rare 3 from Ishan here. Hard off the glass.
No, but you know what? I respect the commitment to not winning on a cheap layup, because Anish is not like some of his newer counterparts as Ishan goes for the layup.
Again, this is what we were saying earlier. Ishan is just killing the penetrating game. He just has not been able to finish.
Just a quick reminder, folks, that we're also being sponsored by AAPI, you know, Asian American Pacific Islander Month.
Shout out to my colored commentator, Carter, here.
Well, color, not color.
Green in the middle of the Asian American Pacific Islander Heritage Month announcement, Red Curry hits the dagger. Oh me, oh my. Someone get this guy some fries. He just won the game.
Incredible. And what a great performance by Anish.
Okay, here we are with the resident winner, 2-time champ of the ticket tourney. Anish, how does it feel to go back-to-back?
Pretty good. I thought I played horrible, but shots were falling. I know you live. Shots were falling, and so managed to come out the win. We got very lucky, I think. Each one played very well. I was complaining on some of the foul calls. Some of them were foul calls, but it was a good game. Oh no.
It was a very tough game. I would also like to say there's a lot of discourse around your choice to commit to the 3-point as the final shot. Did you ever waver on that when you started missing a few? Were you like, you know, maybe I need the layup to secure this win, or were you confident in your shot all the way through?
I was thinking what Valentine would do. He always thought it was the shot, no matter what. It was never not the shot. So.
Awesome. Well, congratulations on your big win. Hope to see you out here again next year. All right, I'm here post-game with Ishan Singh. Ishan, back-to-back losses in this ticket tourney matchup here. It just kind of seems like he has your number. The 3 just gets him to a big lead, and even with those good layups, that deep penetration, that consistent drive, you just weren't able to pull it out. What do you think is your winning factor? What do you think you need to be able to take him down?
If I knew, I'd win, right? But I will say, like, are you watching that second half and really saying that he has my number?
I mean, he won back-to-back games, so I would say that, yes.
I finished it with a 6-2 run, or whatever it was. I'm happy with the improvement.
It was close, but no cigar. So what do you think you need to finally get over the hump there?
I'm not sure. If I knew, I would have done it.
Touche. Well, great game, as always. Hope to see you out here again next year.
Thank you.
Don't forget, Flexco, home analyst.
Well, folks, what a game, as we see Anish defend his title as the ticket tourney champion in the highly anticipated rematch of these two basketball heavyweights. While Ishan tried his best to mount a historic comeback, something akin to the 2016 Cavaliers championship run in the NBA Finals, he ultimately fell short as Anish's 3-point shooting was too much for him to overcome. Before we go, we're going to take a quick look at what I thought was the play of the game. Even though Ishan ultimately lost, this play showed that he has a lot of grit and determination that could bring him this title in the future. To analyze this play, we're going to go to our special sports analyst, Charlie the commentator. Charlie, you there?
Oh, hey, Sean. Hey, Sean. Oh, no. Ainish. Oh, that wasn't good. Oh, but what a finish. 2 points for Ishan. That was fantastical. Back to you, Carter.
Charlie, I couldn't have said it better myself. Thank you so much for that riveting analysis. You are a gentleman and a scholar. Well, guys, that's all. Until next year, I'm Carter Adrius reporting on the Take It Turn.